Treasury Department is your symbol of service and protection and has been since 1789. Its responsibilities are great and its duties far-reaching. Through its many subdivisions, it comes in direct and personal contact with every United States citizen. The Treasury Department maintains the oldest United States Naval Service, the Coast Guard. It controls merchandise crossing our borders and prevents smuggling. It is responsible for the collection of internal revenue. Enforces federal narcotic laws. Suppresses counterfeiting. And finally, engraves and prints the money you use. The making of paper money requires the precise skill of individual artists and steel engravers. No one employee engraves a complete design. All the separate engravings are eventually combined to form one composite design from which is prepared the multiple plate used in the actual printing. Here, still another specialist is involved, the printer, expertly polishing the plate with the palms of his hands so the clear, sharp images will result. The sheets of banknotes pass through trained fingers and under practiced eyes as one complicated process after another sends them on their way to final completion. If a counterfeiter were to duplicate exactly a United States banknote, he would have to possess not only the combined skills of a great many artists, but all the elaborate equipment as well. For there is no question that each individual note made here represents the finest example of the engraver's art. Yet counterfeiters have been trying to duplicate U.S. currency from revolutionary days right on up. These are counterfeit notes picked up by the Secret Service during the past 85 years. Despite the fact that each can be detected as counterfeit by careful and alert citizens, thousands of people are needlessly victimized every year. Mostly the general public, small merchants, neighborhood tradespeople.
Well, Mrs. Flaherty, how's business?
It's good at noon. We got a nice crowd. Our dinner trade's awful slow, though.
It'll pick up.
Of course it will. If I do say so myself, we set a fine table. You ought to come over sometime.
I will. Next week, maybe. Excuse me. Fred.
That's one of them, all right.
Thank you.
Is something wrong?
Mrs. Flaherty, do you remember where you got that bill?
The 20? Around noon, the rush hour. I was very busy. There's a young, dark fellow with a mustache. It's good, isn't it?
It's good counterfeit.
Counterfeit?
You should watch these things, especially in a bill of this size. I've got to turn this into the Secret Service.
I can have it back, can't I?
I'm afraid not. You're just out $20.
But I can't afford it. I don't see how they can expect me to take this loss.
People who handle money have to learn to spot the bad when they see it. It's their only protection. I'm awfully